car dealerships of the past are in the past. People can now research online and find scads of information. Companies like GM and Ford, they have to reimagine the future. These dealerships have to keep up with Tesla, Vroom, Carvana, etc. Dealerships must change to give a better customer experience and to survive in the future. Hey, hello, how are you? Welcome to Road Odyssey. I am Bert. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And in this video, I am going over the future of car dealerships, the stores. Now, I want to go over how the internet provides dealerships with a chance to survive, omni-channel marketing, what exactly is omni-channel marketing, what omni-channel dealerships lack, and finally, dealership stores must change. So I want to go ahead and get into this. This could be a whole lot of stuff, so let's get going. The internet provides dealerships with a chance to survive. A positive customer experience should be the greatest importance or priority of all car dealerships. From past to present, many dealerships have been about the monetary transaction. They have a product to sell, regardless as to if it's the product you walked in to get in the first place, or they simply let the product sell itself, such as the case of the C8 Corvette or maybe the Tesla Plaid. Despite the increasing use of the internet, dealerships have had the monopoly on customer interface, especially for new models and sales, features information, and an up-close view of a car. This has obviously been changing. Dealerships have begun to transform the century-old car dealership model. A multifaceted web of information and services on the internet allow customers to learn what is important to them, or investigate and compile their needs prior to ever stepping foot on a dealership lot. Customers are happiest with their dealership experience when they spend as little time there as possible. An online alternative is preferable to a pushy or misguiding salesperson. The internet has been the shopper's best friend. From a Cox Automotive article, 88% of new car shoppers use online services. 80% of these shoppers learn more about the automotive brands. 85% of these shoppers gain greater brand awareness and specifically greater vehicle awareness. And from a Cox Automotive survey, 2/3 of customers are likely to buy a vehicle online. I call this headline news for dealerships. Car businesses are evolving to offer multiple channels of services via various interfaces: physical store, online, phone, chats, email, call centers, etc., providing a broad, more positive reflection upon the business brand, giving greater customer retention, and facilitating just numerous services that dealerships can now provide. Customers can research, review, and purchase cars from anywhere and arrange delivery from any location. The wealth of information which aids dealerships in evolving is partly contributed by omni-channel marketing. From Amazon to Tesla, omni-channel marketing is changing everything about how we shop and buy cars in the U.S. Omni-channel marketing. Omnichannel marketing is a retail strategy that integrates different methods of information gathering and shopping available to customers. For example, online, physical store, phones, etc. One example, Mary Barra, CEO of GM, said that last May, 85% of GM dealers are using the ShopClick Drive, a shopping tool that allows users to search for specific vehicles at local dealerships, apply for financing, get a trade-in estimate, and complete a portion of the transaction online. GM rolled this tool out in 2013. I can give you a quick example of this. The site's inventory will be one channel. The customer might want to share or save this information to their cell phone to travel with them to the dealership. That cell phone use would be a second channel. The physical dealership would be the third channel of the customer experience. It is the integration of as many user-friendly methods and paths between a customer and the dealership that can define success. Tesla is a very common, great example of how dealerships will have to change or need to change in the future. Tesla went public in 2010 and overtook Ford's stock market value in April of 2017. Omnichannel was a secret to Tesla's success. Tesla has very few cars in their showroom or gallery, and the majority of the purchase experience is handled online. On the Tesla website, customers select all of the features they want, and then their vehicle is custom built and delivered to the nearest dealership or gallery for pickup. As I go to the Tesla website, I get a simple interface page. I feel like I'm on a widgets company shopping website like Amazon. Tesla's extremely efficient model has made a huge impact on the new car market, as has Amazon, Vroom, Carvana, etc. Research supports that assertion that superior omnichannel experience positively impacts revenue. 95% greater year-over-year increase in customer retention compared to those that don't use omnichannel. 9.5% year-over-year increase in annual revenue. 7.5% year-over-year decrease in cost per contact. As for the outlook from looking at customer behavior, 55% of franchise dealerships and 39% of independent dealerships say their customers have been completing more buying process steps online. When customers were asked their opinion, 37% of customers can envision a future where new vehicles are purchased entirely online. 28% can envision this future for both new and used vehicles. These are great reasons for dealerships and car manufacturers to evolve. So you're getting the idea of what omni-channel channels are. Let's look at a list that I made of alternative online services or channels that dealerships need to take advantage of. So consumer protection, product information, comparison shopping, consultations, virtual showrooms and walkarounds, live tours, scheduled test drives, financing, purchase car delivery, selling or trading in your car vehicle. These are important channels that dealerships need to implement, or they're just going to become a dinosaur and die away. As an example of consumer protection, so this is talking about what are known issues, recalls, environmental impact. You can go out to the NHTSA, Carfax, Consumer Reports, and a lot of the forums. I go to the Corvette forums, but there are forums and third-party reporting all over. As an example for product information, pricing, options, conditions, specifications, well, you can just go to the manufacturer's brochures. You can do the build and price that more and more manufacturers are having dealerships implement on their websites. And you can just go to reviews, just third-party outside reviews. Lots of information there. As far as what dealerships lack in terms of channels, number one, emissions. Although I did find one interesting website called Next Green Car. It's limited, but it's interesting. Number two, true pluses and minuses. Well,
you've got to either go to Consumer Report, maybe Kelley Blue Book, and just look at all the third-party car reviews. Number 3, various particulars. So nitty-gritty kind of stuff. Here again, Kelley Blue Book may be pretty good, but definitely, here again, third-party car reviews. You've got to go beyond politics and manufacturers and dealerships. You got to go out to people that have no connection. Number 4, specifications, performance and handling, comfort, etc. Here again, third-party reviews. Because we can find and do so much online, dealerships themselves will have to adapt or die. Dealerships that maintain old attitudes are not going to last in this modern age. Yes, those that use online shopping could survive. One example, just not too far from me, is Reliable Chevrolet. You can see they use Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and so forth. Second you get on their webpage, you can chat with somebody. Looking at their Facebook page, a lot of information here as well. And if you're shopping, look at the channels that are available just to shop. Lots of options here. You can apply to pre-qualify. You can do a lot of research on various cars. You can get updates on the different cars that you are interested in, and you can shop, click, and drive. Not only that, when you do find a car that you like, look at this. You can do a 360 walk around, you can get the Carfax, and you can get a good deal rating on that car. And I'm going to speed this up a little bit, but this is an example of the 360 walk around. Aside from the 360 walk around, they really did have, several videos that you could have watched for this particular car. And their tools assist you. When you're really interested in one of the cars, they start lining up all the things that you can do to get to the purchase of that car. So you can request a test drive, of which I looked at another Corvette and looked at a test drive option for that. And here again, you can do live group tours, and you can schedule a live tour. They integrate. Remember, integration is key. They integrate with Kelley Blue Book, and they do everything they can to help you trade in your car. And they do have a YouTube channel, though it's not viable at this time. So Reliable is one example of a dealership understanding that there is growth online and the competition is going to be immense. Therefore, GM, Ford, all these guys know that they are going to have to change for the future. Online car sale growth is really ramping up. And Carvana, who has a great system, is just really doing a fantastic job. Tesla, of course, also doing a very good job selling direct online. They are telling car dealerships, the old car dealerships, that they have to adapt. Just because a legacy car dealership might use a lot of the omni-channel channels doesn't mean that doing that and laws pass through either the manufacturer and the dealerships and the government, that may not matter. Customers are going to go online and use the tools that they want to use, and that is going to require the dealerships to change. So I guess you have an idea of where I've been going with this and how dealerships are going to have to change in the future. The global automotive industry is transforming, and integration is the key. dealerships will have to change to accommodate the customers who really go for the dealers that provide services directly and immediately, including items at their fingertips such as information, photos, videos, financing, trade-ins, etc., that provide the best customer experience possible. Legacy dealerships in the future will have to begin selling direct to the customers as well as possible. Financing, credit apps, trade-ins, all this sort of stuff will have to be seamless and offered through multiple channels, lowering customer stress and encouraging prospective purchases. More future changes for legacy dealerships would include employees specialized in the products providing expert assistance. You might even see more AI interfacing. You might also see alteration to service centers, providing in-person service and analysis, vehicle data, and of course your standard parts ordering, charging stations, etc. And you might as well see concierge services, car washes, and more. Furthermore, you will see fewer cars on the lot. Take a look at the Tesla gallery, for example. You will see virtual showrooms, walkarounds, live tours, and only a few example or demo cars for the customers to experience in person. In other words, the dealerships will evolve into an experience hub. Some call these galleries or spaces, but they will be reformatted layouts, smaller inventory, etc., as I mentioned before. No more of that facility feel. They will be design studios, retail boutiques, education spaces, etc., just as Lucid has. Online e-commerce will drive dealership sales and thus the reshaping of dealerships in the future. Legacy dealerships will have to support the online interface of the future. Therefore, they will have to concentrate their customer-centric values in store. Else, they will have failed to adapt and they will die off with all the other dinosaurs.
Well, that'll do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank all of y'all who have subscribed. I really do appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, go for it. It's easy. And I will continue to give you all kinds of variety of content, not just Corvette, but history, information, and whatnot. So, and in this case, for the car dealerships, I really do hope that they evolve and become more customer-centric and provide a more positive customer experience. So with that, relax, take it easy, and I will see you later. Bye.